Have you ever wondered why some people stay happy even when life gets difficult? Do you sometimes feel like happiness comes and goes, but never stays with you? Imagine waking up in the morning. The weather is nice, your tea or coffee is perfect, and someone gives you a smile. Suddenly, your whole day feels brighter. But on another day, one small negative comment or some stress at work can ruin your mood for hours. This happens to all of us, isn't it? Have you noticed how small things in daily life can either lift your mood or bring you down completely? But real happiness, the kind that stays with you always, comes from inside. It does not depend on what's happening around you. It's very simple, but most people ignore it. Share it with your friends. And subscribe to our channel Wisdom Writings. We bring you such peaceful and powerful topics regularly. Also, please drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your words and your support mean a lot to us. Let's grow and stay happy together. If you want to live a peaceful, joyful life, where your happiness does not break with every small problem, then keep listening. Step by step, we will understand how to stay happy, always. It depends on how you think, how you feel, and how you handle life's ups and downs. Let's take a simple example. The truth is, most of us depend on outside things to be happy: good weather, people's behavior, success, or money. In this audiobook, you will learn how to stay happy in every situation. It's not some big secret
Why
or
most people
complicated
lose
trick.
their happiness
Before we
and
move
how you
ahead,
won't.
if you
Now
like
that we've
learning
started
about
this
simple,
journey to understand
life-changing
how to
ideas,
stay happy in
make
life,
sure you like this
let's
video.
talk about something
Now,
very important.
let's begin this
Have you ever
journey
thought,
towards true
why do
happiness.
most people lose their happiness so easily? Why does it feel like one small problem or one bad moment is enough to take away all our peace? It happens with almost everyone. Imagine this. You start your day with a smile. Everything feels fine, but suddenly someone says something rude, or some plan fails, or traffic makes you late, and within minutes, your good mood disappears. Isn't it strange? We allow outside things to control how we feel inside. This is the first reason people lose their happiness. They tie their happiness to situations, people, and things they cannot fully control. When life goes as per their wish, they smile. But when things go wrong, which often happens, they feel sad, angry, or frustrated. But here's the truth. Life will not always go as we want. People will not always behave as we expect. Problems will come without invitation. So, if your happiness depends on all these things, then it will always be temporary. Think about it. You buy a new phone or bike, you feel happy. But after a few weeks, the excitement fades. You get praised by someone, you feel proud. But one criticism, and your mood crashes. It's a cycle, up and down again and again. That's why most people live in this never-ending mood swing. They don't realize that real happiness is not about outside events. It's about how steady and calm you stay inside, no matter what's happening around you. But how do we do that? How can we stay happy even when life throws problems our way? First, we must understand that happiness is a skill, not luck. It's not something magical that happens to a few lucky people. It's something you build like a habit. You can train your mind to stay peaceful, to stay calm, and to stay positive, even in tough times. For example, have you seen some people who face huge problems, yet they handle them so calmly? They don't panic, they don't overthink, and somehow they keep smiling through it all. It's not that they have no pain. It's that they have trained their mind to stay balanced. Most people lose their happiness because they expect life to be perfect. But life is never perfect. Life is full of ups and downs, good and bad days, success and failure. You cannot change that, but you can change how you react to it. The second reason people lose happiness is comparison. Today, with social media and constant news, it feels like everyone else is happier, more successful, or living a better life. We see people traveling, buying new things, achieving big goals, and we start feeling small. But remember, what you see on the outside is not the full story. Everyone has struggles. Everyone has moments of sadness. But most people show only the happy parts of their life. So, when you compare your real life with someone's highlight reel, you will always feel unhappy. If you want to stay happy, stop comparing. Focus on your journey. Focus on your growth. Every person has their own time, their own story. Your happiness should come from your progress, not from measuring yourself against others. The third reason people lose happiness is negative thinking. Our mind is powerful, but it can also be our biggest enemy. One small negative thought can grow and grow until it takes over your entire mood. Have you noticed how sometimes one worry keeps playing in your mind again and again? Even when you try to focus on other things, that thought comes back, disturbing your peace. That's how negativity steals happiness silently. To fight this, you need awareness. You must catch negative thoughts early before they grow. Replace them with positive, hopeful thoughts. It's like a garden. If you remove weeds regularly, your flowers will grow beautifully. But if you ignore the weeds, they will destroy everything. The next reason is holding on to the past. Many people lose happiness because they are stuck in old memories, mistakes, failures, betrayals, regrets. They keep thinking, if only I had done this differently, or why did that happen to me? But the past is gone. No matter how much you think about it, you cannot change it. The more you hold on to old pain, the more your happiness fades. Letting go is not easy, but it's necessary if you want peace. You deserve to be happy now, not only when everything is perfect or when the past feels better. Happiness starts when you stop living in what was and start focusing on what is. Another reason people lose happiness is ignoring small joys. Everyone waits for big events to feel happy. Promotion, marriage, buying a house, achieving some big dream. But happiness is hidden in small moments. A good meal, a kind word, a short walk, music, laughter with family. If you only wait for big things to enjoy life, you will miss hundreds of small chances to smile. Life is made of ordinary days. If you can find joy in simple moments, your happiness will last longer. Lastly, people lose happiness because they don't take care of themselves. When your body is tired, your mind is stressed, or you don't sleep well, even small problems feel huge. Taking care of your health, eating well, resting, and managing stress are basic, but they directly affect how happy you feel. Happiness is not just a mental thing. Your body and lifestyle also play a big role. You cannot pour from an empty cup. So, self-care is not selfish, it's necessary. So, my friend, staying happy always is possible, but it needs understanding and practice. You must untie your happiness from things you cannot control. You must stop comparing your life to others. You need to train your mind to stay positive, even when negative thoughts come. You have to let go of the past, enjoy small moments, and care for your health. Most people lose happiness because they never learn these simple truths. But you are different. You are listening, learning, and ready to change. And that's the first step towards lasting happiness. In the next part, we will go deeper and understand how your own mind can be your biggest friend in staying happy. Once you master your mind, happiness will stop feeling like a temporary thing. It will become your natural state. Let's continue this journey together. Master your mind, the real source of your happiness. If we really look closely at our lives, one thing becomes very clear. Happiness is not always about what is happening outside us. It is mostly about what is happening inside our own mind. Think about it. The same situation can feel different to two different people depending on how they think about it. For example, imagine two people stuck in traffic. One person is sitting in the car, frustrated, angry, thinking about how they are wasting their time, blaming the world, and feeling irritated. The other person, sitting in the same traffic, is calm. They are listening to music, or maybe thinking about something positive, or simply enjoying the moment. The traffic is the same for both, but their experience is completely different. Why? Because their mind is reacting in different ways. This shows us that happiness is not about the outside world. It's about the inside world, your mind, your thoughts, your emotions. If your mind is calm, strong, and positive, you'll be happy even when life is not perfect. But if your mind is always restless, negative, and weak, then even the smallest problems will steal your happiness. The real question is, can we control our mind? The answer is yes, but it takes practice and awareness. Our mind is like a garden. If you leave it alone, weeds will grow everywhere. These weeds are negative thoughts, worries, fear, anger, jealousy, and sadness. But if you take care of the garden every day, remove the weeds, plant good seeds, and water them, then your garden will grow beautiful flowers and fruits. Your mind works the same way. Most people never learn how to control their mind. From morning to night, they're just reacting to everything. Someone says something rude, they get upset. The weather is bad, they feel irritated. A small failure happens, they feel worthless. Their happiness depends on outside things, which are never under full control. But happy people have a different approach. They understand that life will never be perfect. Problems will come, people will behave badly, situations will change, but their mind does not need to shake every time something happens. They train their mind to stay stable, like a strong tree standing firm during a storm. One of the biggest reasons people lose their happiness is because they believe every thought that comes to their mind. But here's a secret. Not every thought is true, and not every thought deserves your attention. Your mind creates thousands of thoughts every day. Some are good, some are bad, some are useless. You don't have to accept all of them. You can choose which thoughts to follow and which to let go. For example, let's say your mind says, "I'm not good enough. Nothing works out for me." You have two options. First, believe the thought, feel sad, and spoil your mood. Or second, recognize that it's just a negative thought, not a fact, and let it pass without reacting. The second option keeps your happiness safe. It may sound simple, but it takes practice. The more you observe your mind, the more control you get. It's like learning to ride a bicycle. At first, you may fall, but with practice, your balance improves. Slowly, your mind becomes your friend, not your enemy. Many wise people say, you can't control the outside world, but you can control your inner world. And that's where true happiness lives, inside your own mind. Here's another daily example. Have you ever seen a child playing with a simple toy, laughing, running around, fully happy? They don't need expensive things, perfect weather, or everyone's approval. Their happiness comes from being present, from enjoying the moment, from their free mind. As adults, we forget this. We start depending on big achievements, other people's words, future success, and forget to enjoy the simple moments. But you can bring that happiness back. It starts with awareness. Start watching your thoughts. When negative ones come, don't fight them, but also don't follow them. Let them pass like clouds in the sky. When positive thoughts come, enjoy them. With time, your mind becomes peaceful and your happiness becomes steady. Another powerful thing to remember is your happiness is your responsibility. Most people blame others for their unhappiness. My job makes me stressed. My family doesn't support me. Life is unfair. These thoughts may feel real, but blaming others gives away your power. Instead, take control. You can't always change people or situations, but you can always change your reaction. Happy people are not lucky. They are trained. They have learned how to master their minds, how to let go of negativity, how to stay calm inside, even when storms blow outside. You can do the same. Imagine your mind like a house. Would you leave the doors open for anyone to enter? No. You would be careful who you allow in. Do the same with your mind. Be careful which thoughts, which emotions, which influences you allow to stay. Guard your peace like it's your most precious treasure, because it is. Sometimes small habits help a lot. For example, taking a few deep breaths when you feel stressed, or sitting quietly for 5 minutes every day to check your thoughts, or writing down positive things about your day. These small actions build a strong, happy mind over time. It's also important to know that being happy doesn't mean you never feel sad, angry, or disappointed. You are human, and all emotions are natural. But the difference is, you don't let those emotions control your life. You feel them, accept them, and gently return to peace. That's real strength. One more thing to remember, your mind loves practice. The more you practice positive thinking, gratitude, and calmness, the stronger your happiness muscle becomes. It's like building physical strength in the gym. The more you train, the stronger you get. In the next part, we will talk about simple daily habits that help you stay happy, no matter what life brings. But always remember, happiness starts inside you. Master your mind, and you master your life. Stay with me on this journey because your happiest life is closer than you think. Simple daily habits to stay happy no matter what. Now that we've understood where real happiness comes from, let's talk about something very important. Small habits. Yes, tiny daily habits that can completely change the way you feel about life. Many people think happiness is a big thing. It comes only when you get success, money, or everything goes perfectly. But the truth is, real happiness is hidden in your everyday routine. Have you ever noticed how your mood depends on how your day starts? If your morning is rushed, stressful, or you wake up thinking negative thoughts, the whole day feels heavy. But when your morning is calm, your mind is fresh, and you do something good for yourself, suddenly, everything feels easier, more peaceful. That's the power of small daily habits. Let's talk about a few simple things you can start doing every day to stay happy, no matter what's happening around you. The first habit is to start your day slowly, not in a rush. Many people open their eyes and immediately check their phone. They see messages, news, problems, and before even getting out of bed, their mind is full of stress. Don't do that. Take just 5 minutes in the morning to sit quietly. You can sit on your bed or near a window. Just breathe slowly and remind yourself, today I choose to be happy. You will see how this small habit makes your mind peaceful. The second habit is to be grateful. Gratitude means saying thank you for the small things you already have. You don't need big reasons to feel thankful. You woke up today. That's a blessing. You have food, water, maybe a family or friends. That's a blessing. Your body is working. Your heart is beating. All these are blessings. When you remind yourself of these small gifts, your mood automatically improves. Your problems may not disappear, but your mind becomes stronger to handle them. The third habit is to take care of your body. Happiness is not just in the mind. It's connected to how you feel physically. If your body is weak, tired, or unhealthy, it affects your mood. That's why doing small things like walking, stretching, eating light, or drinking water can improve your mood. You don't have to go to the gym or do heavy exercises. Even a 10-minute walk in fresh air can clear your mind and bring happiness. Next is the habit of smiling more. You might think, how can I smile when I don't feel happy? But the truth is, smiling itself can make you feel better. It sends a signal to your brain that things are okay. Even fake smiles can change your mood slowly. Try it. Smile at yourself in the mirror. Smile at strangers. Smile when you feel down. It feels strange in the beginning, but with time, it makes your heart lighter. Another powerful habit is limiting negative news and social media. These days, our phones are filled with sad news, arguments, comparisons, and fake lifestyles. If you keep watching these things, your happiness naturally goes down. So, control your time on social media. Instead, read something positive, listen to peaceful music, or spend time with real people. Your mind will thank you. Also, make time for silence. We're always surrounded by noise, phones, TV, traffic, people talking. But silence heals the mind. Just sit quietly for a few minutes daily. No music, no phone, no distractions. Let your mind relax. You'll notice how peaceful you feel after those moments. One more habit is doing something kind for others. Happiness grows when you share it. You don't need money to help someone. A kind word, a smile, listening to someone's problem. All these are small acts of kindness. When you make someone else feel better, your own heart feels lighter. Try to do at least one small good deed every day. Let's also talk about one of the most ignored habits. Saying no many times. We lose our happiness because we try to please everyone. We say yes to everything, even when we're tired or unhappy. It's okay to say no sometimes. Protect your peace. You don't have to explain everything to everyone. When you set healthy boundaries, you save your energy and your happiness stays safe. Another daily habit for happiness is keeping your surroundings clean and organized. A messy room, a dirty workspace, they create stress without you even realizing it. When your space is clean, your mind feels calm. Take 5 minutes every day to organize your space. It's a small thing, but it makes a big difference in how you feel. Lastly, End your day with positive thoughts. Before sleeping, don't think about problems or worries. Instead, remember one good thing that happened during the day. It can be very small, maybe a smile from a stranger, a nice cup of tea, a peaceful moment. Ending your day with gratitude helps your mind relax and prepares you for a happier tomorrow. You see, happiness is not hidden in big achievements. It's hidden in these small, simple habits. You don't need a perfect life to feel happy. You just need to take care of your mind, your body, your surroundings, and your heart, little by little, every day. The good thing is you don't have to do everything at once. Start small. Pick one habit today, maybe sitting quietly in the morning, or smiling more, or walking for a few minutes. Slowly, these habits will become part of your life, and you'll notice, even on tough days, your happiness doesn't run away. Happiness is not outside you. It's already inside you. You just need to unlock it with the right habits. Life will always have problems, but with these small, daily habits, your happiness becomes strong, steady, and independent. So, from tomorrow, start your day with peace, fill your mind with gratitude, take care of your body, protect your space, and do small acts of kindness. These simple steps can change your life in ways you never imagined. In the next part, we'll talk about how to handle stress and still stay happy, even when life tests you. So, stay with me, and let's keep learning together. How to handle stress and stay happy in tough times. Life is beautiful, but let's be honest. Life is also unpredictable. No matter how carefully we plan things, sometimes life throws situations at us that we are simply not ready for. You must have noticed this yourself. One moment, everything is peaceful, and suddenly something happens, maybe an argument, a mistake, bad news, health problem, financial stress, and your peace of mind just disappears. It happens with everyone. Even the strongest people face stress. But have you ever wondered why some people manage to stay calm and happy even in stressful situations, while others completely break down? It's not because they don't face problems. It's because they have learned how to handle stress without losing their happiness. In this part, let's understand how you can also stay happy even when life gets tough. The first thing to remember is stress is normal. It is a part of life. You cannot avoid stressful situations completely, but you can control how you react to them. Many people think, I will be happy when there are no problems. But the truth is, problems will always be there. Life is a mix of good and bad moments. Waiting for a perfect, problem-free life to be happy is like waiting for the rain to never fall. It's just not possible. So, how do we stay happy even when stress comes? The first step is acceptance. Accept that some things are not in your hands. You can't control everything. For example, you cannot control someone else's behavior. You cannot control every result. You cannot control sudden challenges. But you can control how you think, how you feel, and how you act. Let me give you a simple example. Imagine you plan to go out with your family or friends, but suddenly, it starts raining heavily. Your plan is ruined. Now, you have two choices. You can either get upset, complain, and spoil your mood, or you can accept that the rain is not in your control. Change your plan, and still enjoy your time indoors. Stressful situations work the same way. You cannot control everything happening around you, but you can control your reaction. When you accept this simple truth, you save yourself from unnecessary anger, frustration, and sadness. The second step is to pause and breathe. Whenever you feel stressed, don't react immediately. Our mind works very fast under pressure. We start thinking negative thoughts, we panic, we overthink, and the situation feels even worse than it is. But if you simply pause for a few moments, close your eyes, and take deep breaths, your mind starts calming down. In a calm mind, problems look smaller and solutions look clearer. Have you noticed that when you're angry or worried, even small problems feel like mountains? But when your mind is calm, even big problems seem manageable. That's the magic of slowing down your mind in stressful times. The third step is to focus on solutions, not problems. Most people waste their energy thinking, why did this happen to me? Or what if things get worse? But thinking this way only increases your stress. Instead, ask yourself, what can I do now to handle this? Even small actions toward a solution can reduce your stress and increase your confidence. For example, let's say you made a mistake at work and your boss is upset. You can sit and blame yourself, feel guilty, and stay sad. Or you can apologize, learn from the mistake, and improve. Taking positive action, even in tough times, brings back your peace and happiness slowly. Another important step is to share your feelings. Stress doubles when you keep everything inside. Talk to someone you trust, a friend, a family member, anyone who listens without judging you. Sometimes, just speaking your heart out makes you feel lighter. You realize you are not alone, and your problems are not bigger than your ability to handle them. And most importantly, remind yourself, tough times don't last forever. Look back at your life. You have faced so many challenges before. At that time, those problems felt impossible. But today, they're just memories. You survived, you learned, and you moved forward. This tough time will also pass. Nothing stays forever, neither good days nor bad days. Life will test you. You will feel pressure. You will face disappointment. But your happiness depends on whether you stay stuck in stress or rise above it. Staying happy doesn't mean ignoring problems. It means handling problems with strength, with peace, with patience. Let me share one more small example. Imagine your phone battery is low, but you have no charger nearby. Will you panic and throw the phone? No, right? You will use the phone carefully, save the battery, and find a charger soon. Similarly, when your energy is low due to stress, don't waste your remaining peace by panicking. Stay calm, save your energy, and slowly recharge your happiness by handling the situation wisely. In every stressful situation, ask yourself, will getting angry help? Will overthinking solve it? Will worrying nonstop make it better? If the answer is no, then don't do it. Your happiness is too precious to waste on things you can't control. Finally, practice gratitude, even in tough times. You may think, how can I be grateful when I'm stressed? But look around. You still have things to be thankful for. Your health, your loved ones, your skills, your past achievements, small joys like food, shelter, fresh air. There's always something good in life, even on bad days. Gratitude brings hope. Hope brings strength. And strength brings happiness, even in stress. So, to stay happy in tough times, remember, accept what you can't control, pause and calm your mind. Focus on solutions, share your feelings, trust that hard days will pass, and practice gratitude. It's not always easy, but it's always possible. Happiness doesn't mean a life without problems. It means building a strong, peaceful mind that can handle any problem and still smile. You have that ability. Never forget it. In the next part, we will learn another beautiful way to bring daily happiness into your life. Let's continue this journey together. The power of gratitude, the shortcut to daily joy. Let me tell you something very simple, but very powerful. Most people spend their whole life searching for happiness. They keep running behind money, success, relationships, big dreams. And yes, those things are important. But still, after achieving many things, people say, I don't feel happy. Have you heard this before? Or maybe you felt it too. That's because we forget one small, easy thing, gratitude. Being thankful, appreciating what we already have. You see, happiness is not always about getting new things. Sometimes it's about stopping for a moment, looking around, and saying, wow, I am lucky to have this. That feeling, my friend, brings instant peace and joy. But sadly, in our busy life, we forget to notice these blessings. We keep focusing on problems, worries, and what's missing. That's why happiness feels so far away. Let's take an example. Imagine you wake up one morning and your phone isn't working. Suddenly, your whole mood gets spoiled. You start saying, why does this happen to me? Everything goes wrong. But do you stop and think? Your eyes can see, your legs can walk, your heart is beating, you have food to eat? No, right? We forget these little miracles because we are too busy worrying about small problems. That's where gratitude comes in. Gratitude is simply saying thank you, not only for big achievements, but for small daily things, your health, your family, your home, even the fresh air you breathe. When you practice gratitude, You shift your mind from complaints to contentment, from stress to peace. And guess what? Your happiness starts increasing automatically. Now, you might ask, how can I be grateful when life is tough? Good question. Nobody's saying life is perfect. Everyone has problems, money issues, health worries, relationship troubles. But even in tough times, if you look carefully, there's always something to be thankful for. Maybe it's a friend who checks on you. Maybe it's a small meal on your plate, or even a peaceful 5 minutes of silence. These are gifts we ignore. The more you notice them, the more your mind feels light. The more you say thank you, the less space you give to negative thoughts. Do you know, research also shows that people who practice gratitude are happier, sleep better, and have better mental health? It's not magic, it's mindset. And the best part? Gratitude doesn't cost anything. You don't need money. You don't need someone's permission. You can feel grateful anytime, anywhere. Let me tell you how to start. First, every morning, before you get busy with your day, pause for a moment. Think of 3 things you're grateful for. It can be very small. I am thankful for my morning tea. I am thankful I can breathe. I am thankful for my parents. That's it. Second, whenever you feel sad or frustrated, don't immediately react. Take a deep breath and quietly think of something good you still have. It helps your mood calm down. Third, before sleeping, remind yourself, no matter how today went, I am thankful I made it through. You survived the day, and that's enough reason to be proud. Slowly, your brain will get trained to find positives, even when life feels hard. Remember, gratitude does not mean ignoring your problems. It means not letting problems blind you to your blessings. Some people say, but I have nothing to be grateful for. Really? If you're listening to this audiobook, you already have so much. Your ears work, your brain works, you have access to learning, and you're willing to improve your life. That alone is a huge blessing. Think about people who don't have shelter, food, safety, or health. Yet many of them smile more than people with everything. Why? Gratitude. Happiness is not in the next expensive phone, not in the next big salary, not in perfect relationships. Those things bring temporary joy, but real, long-lasting peace comes from gratitude. When your heart is thankful, you naturally feel lighter. Small problems won't disturb you easily. You'll smile more. You'll appreciate small joys. You'll attract positive people around you. Your stress will reduce. And you know what's beautiful? Gratitude spreads. When you thank someone, they feel happy too. When you appreciate life, your energy becomes peaceful. It's like throwing a small stone in water. The ripples reach far. Gratitude doesn't mean your life will be problem-free, but it means your mind will be stronger. You'll face difficulties with hope, not fear. You'll stop comparing yourself to others. You'll stop chasing fake happiness. You'll find peace within. So, from today, make this your habit. Start small. Thank the universe, God, life, your body, your family, even strangers who show kindness. The more you thank, the more you'll feel blessed. It's simple, isn't it? But sadly, most people forget. Don't be one of them. Gratitude is the shortcut to happiness. No money needed, no big effort, just awareness and a thankful heart. Next time your tea is warm, your bed is comfortable, your friend smiles, or even when your health feels okay, pause. Feel it. Appreciate it. Say, thank you. Slowly, your mind will change. Your happiness will grow, and life will feel peaceful, even in chaos. Stay grateful. Stay happy, because happiness lives in the heart that remembers to say thank you. Surround yourself with positivity, people, and environment. Happiness is not just something that happens inside us. It is also shaped by what we see, hear, and feel around us every day. The people we meet, the places we spend time in, and the energy that surrounds us can either lift us up or drag us down. That is why, if you want to stay always happy in life, one of the most important things you can do is to surround yourself with positivity. Let's think about this for a moment. Have you ever noticed how spending time with happy, calm, and kind people makes you feel better? When you're around someone who smiles easily, listens patiently, and speaks kindly, their good feelings often rub off on you. On the other hand, If you spend a lot of time with people who complain, argue, or bring drama, you start to feel stressed, sad, or tired, even if nothing bad is happening directly to you. Our minds are like sponges. They soak up the thoughts, words, and feelings of those around us. This is why it is so important to choose carefully the people we allow close to us. It doesn't mean you have to avoid everyone who's unhappy or negative, but try to limit the time you spend with those who drain your energy or make you feel small. Instead, look for people who encourage you, support your dreams, and help you grow into a better person. This idea is true not only for people, but also for the places where we live, work, or relax. Think about your home. Is it a place that feels calm and comfortable? Or is it filled with clutter, noise, or things that remind you of stress? Our surroundings influence how we feel every day. When our environment is messy or chaotic, it is harder for us to feel peaceful inside. But if our space is clean, organized, and filled with things we love, it becomes easier to relax and enjoy each moment. Even small changes in your environment can make a big difference. For example, having fresh flowers, nice pictures, or soft lighting can create a warm atmosphere. Playing calm music or opening a window to let fresh air in can lift your mood. Taking care of your physical space is like taking care of your mind. Both need attention and kindness. Another important part of positivity is the kind of media we consume. In today's world, we are surrounded by news, social media, and entertainment. Some of it is helpful and inspiring, but much of it can be stressful, frightening, or full of negativity. When we watch or read things that make us anxious or angry, it affects our feelings and thoughts. That is why it is wise to choose what we allow ourselves to see and hear. Try to spend more time with uplifting books, videos, and conversations that encourage hope and happiness. Now, let's think about habits that help us create a positive environment inside ourselves. One such habit is practicing kindness, both towards others and ourselves. When we act kindly, we feel happier. When we forgive someone, or when we smile at a stranger, it creates a ripple of good feelings. These small acts add up and create a positive energy that stays with us. Similarly, try to be aware of your own words. Negative thoughts and harsh self-talk can create a cloud of sadness or anger inside your mind. But if you start to speak gently to yourself, encouraging your own efforts and appreciating small achievements, your inner environment becomes brighter. This is like planting flowers in a garden. Your mind is the garden, and your thoughts and words are the seeds. Sometimes, people around us may not understand our desire to stay happy or positive. They may still complain or focus on problems. It is important not to let this pull you down. Instead, be a light for others. Show them how being kind, calm, and hopeful can change life. Your positive energy can inspire people without needing to say a word. Just by being yourself, you can influence others. Of course, it is natural to have some difficult feelings sometimes. Nobody is happy all the time. But when your environment, both inside and outside, is mostly positive, those difficult times become easier to handle. You have a strong foundation to come back to, and you don't stay stuck in sadness or anger for long. Remember, building a positive environment takes time and effort. It is like planting a tree. You water it regularly, protect it from storms, and give it sunlight. In the same way, be patient with yourself. Keep adding small positive things every day. Over time, your happiness will grow strong and steady. Another key is balance. Surrounding yourself with positivity does not mean ignoring reality or avoiding problems. It means choosing to focus on what helps you feel better and grow, rather than what drags you down. When you face challenges, a positive environment supports you to find solutions instead of giving up. Try to notice the little things that make your day better. Maybe it is a kind word from a friend, a warm cup of tea, or a walk in the fresh air. These small joys add up. When you appreciate them, you teach your mind to look for good things, even when life is hard. One helpful practice is to spend time in nature. Being outdoors, feeling the sun on your skin, hearing birds sing, or watching trees sway can calm your mind and refresh your spirit. Nature reminds us that life moves in cycles, and that after every storm, there is sunshine. This natural rhythm can help us stay hopeful and happy. In your relationships, choose to listen more and judge less. When you understand others, you feel closer to them. Good connections bring warmth and comfort to our lives. Avoid toxic arguments or jealousy, as these break down happiness quickly. Instead, focus on sharing laughter, support, and trust. When you build your positive environment, you also protect yourself from stress and negativity that can harm your health. A happy mind helps keep your body strong. You sleep better, eat better, and feel more energy to enjoy life. It can help to create daily or weekly routines that bring positivity. For example, you might start your morning with a few minutes of deep breathing or end your day by writing down 3 good things that happened. These small rituals remind you to focus on what is good. If you ever find yourself stuck in negative thoughts or feelings, remember that you have the power to change your surroundings. You can choose to spend time with people who lift you up, tidy your room, listen to uplifting music, or take a short walk. These small actions can shift your mood and help you feel better quickly. Finally, never underestimate the power of a smile, both the smile you give and the one you receive. Smiles spread happiness like wildfire. When you smile, your brain releases chemicals that make you feel good. And when you smile at others, it often makes their day better too. To stay always happy, make surrounding yourself with positivity a daily habit. It will protect your joy, strengthen your mind, and help you live a peaceful life. Remember, happiness is not just inside you. It is also all around you. Choose what you let into your world carefully, and you will find that happiness becomes your natural state. Your new happy life starts now. We have come to the final part of this journey together. After learning so much about how to stay happy in life, it is time to bring everything together and take the first real steps toward living the joyful life you deserve. Happiness is not just a feeling that comes and goes. It is a way of living. It is a choice you make every day to see the good, to accept the challenges, and to keep your heart open. If you have listened carefully to all the parts of this audiobook, you now hold the secret keys to lasting happiness. These keys are simple, yet powerful. Remember, happiness starts inside you. It does not depend on your job, your money, or what other people say. It depends on how you treat yourself and how you view the world. When you choose to focus on positive thoughts, to be grateful for what you have, and to accept life as it comes, you create a happiness that no one can take away. Think about the times when you felt truly happy. It was not because everything was perfect, but because you felt peaceful inside. That peace comes from understanding yourself, forgiving your mistakes, and loving yourself just as you are. This is the true foundation of happiness. Now, the daily habits you learned earlier, simple things like being thankful each morning, choosing to smile even in hard times, and surrounding yourself with people who lift you up, these are not just small actions. They are building blocks for a happy life. When you do these things consistently, happiness becomes a natural part of who you are. Stress and problems will always be there. Life will never be perfect, but how you respond to those challenges is what matters. You can choose to see problems as lessons, as chances to grow stronger and wiser. You can choose to keep your mind calm and your heart full of hope. Never forget the power of kindness, both to yourself and to others. When you are kind, you create happiness not only for yourself, but for everyone around you. A small act of kindness can change someone's day and make you feel happy too. Gratitude is another powerful tool. When you focus on what you have, instead of what you lack, your mind changes. You feel richer, more satisfied, and more joyful. Try to count your blessings every day. You will be surprised how this simple habit can lift your spirit. Your environment also plays a role. Spend time with people who inspire you. Avoid those who bring you down. Create a space around you that feels peaceful and comfortable. Your surroundings affect your mood more than you realize. As you start living with these ideas, you will notice changes in yourself. You will smile more often, feel less worried, and enjoy life's simple pleasures. This is the happy life, a life where you do not wait for happiness to find you, but where you create happiness every single day. Before we end, I want to thank you deeply for being here and listening. Choosing to learn about happiness is already a great step. You have given yourself a wonderful gift, the gift of understanding how to live well. If you found this audiobook helpful, please take a moment to like this video. Share it with your friends and family, so they can also learn how to stay happy. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Wisdom Writings. We are here to bring you more simple and powerful lessons for a better life. Also, please comment below and share your thoughts. Tell us how you plan to bring happiness into your life starting today. Your stories and feedback inspire us and others who are on the same journey. Remember, happiness is not a destination, it is a way of life. And now, your new happy life truly begins. Every day is a fresh chance to be joyful, to grow, and to shine. Thank you again for joining us. Stay happy, stay peaceful, and keep spreading the light wherever you go.